CJ, welcome back to the Rundown. Tonight, Jonathan Drews, the VG Mobster. He's a hip-hop artist who has undertaken a music project. He's into video games, and he's going to be telling us about all his upcoming projects. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to start the Rundown.
Hi, this is Quincy Briscoe. To all my fans, don't drink and drive.
Hey, CJ, welcome back to the Rundown. I just sit down with Jonathan Drews, the VG Mobster. I'm going to roll that right now.
Burning out on the pavement, we rev it up. Hot wheels unleashed, we rev it up. Engines needing the speed, we rev it up. Pedals hitting the metal, we rev it up. Daytona, the corners, we rev it up. Doing donuts and knots, we rev it up. Motorsport in the corner, we rev it up. Pedals hitting the metal, we rev it up. Outrunning gas, gunning, turnouts chugging, steady hustling, challenge, shunning, big punning. Yeah, VG is truly cunning. Cruising till I'm bruising, gonna snatch up the crown. Fast and furious, my family's gonna be taking you down. Drifting off-road, always on the horizon chase. Wasted strips to the valley, say are gonna take place. Thinking you a hot shot, but you really wiped out. Laps and laps for days, but your treads burnt out, no doubt. Your high speed I'm matching without turbo. Once I win, you'll have to wear a shirt that says you're a zero. I'm your hero, might as well have rockets in my league. Gonna feed the diva speed, not for greed. Winners breed, come on. Burning out on the pavements, we rev it up. Hot wheels unleashed, we rev it up. Engines needing the speed, we rev it up. Pedals hitting the metal, we rev it up. Daytona, the corners, we rev it up. Doing donuts and lots, we rev it up. Motorsport in the corner, we rev it up. Pedals hitting the metal, we rev it up.
Straight from the underground, got a need for speed and I spit heat. If you talking about the most wanted, then I guess you talk about me. I'm on a hot pursuit when I'm chasing bars. Swerve the corners up in my car. Got a high stakes with music and I know I'm not that far. My rivals, man, they can't handle me cause I'm a pro up in these streets. Turn the nitrous up on this beat. My life is good and everything is sweet. I'm unleashed, you can't help but notice me. It's like a Chrysler 500 when a Phantom hit the streets. And I know they mad when I say that. Guess you can call this my payback. I don't let that faze me, I just live my life and stay black. Race any challenger, I'm unbound on this track. DJ will never switch up, so just sit back and relax.
Burning out on the pavements, we rev it up. Hot wheels unleashed, we rev it up. Engines needing the speed, we rev it up. Pedals hitting the metal, we rev it up. Daytona, the corners, we rev it up. Doing donuts and lots, we rev it up. Motorsport in the corner, we rev it up. Pedals hitting the metal, we rev it up.
So I want to thank the VG Mobster, Jonathan, for coming on. Hey, so John, we just let out with a clip from your brand new hip-hop project. You're a hip-hop artist who is undertaking a music project and doing video game music. And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it. The VG Mobster here. Happy to be back again. Honored and grateful, so I appreciate that. So I'm working on, I've been doing hip hop pretty much since I was in college. Been dormant for a little bit, but then I said, you know what? I got inspired. I figured, let me do some music with a whole theme of video games for a whole record.
Right.
So it's going to be called the VGLP. It was starting off actually is going to be originally an EP. But then I just had so many ideas that I just expanded to a full album.
Okay.
So it's going to be 12 songs. It's going to be spanning all different types of games, from retro to new school to games that just came out. Pretty much whatever I thought would be a cool concept that matched with the type of music that I had. And then I'm just trying to hit people. If you love video games, this is definitely the project for you. If you like real hip hop and good quality production, this is the project for you. I'm going to lead off with the clip that you guys heard, the first Street single. It's going to be called Streets of Rage. So any Sega Genesis fans out there will definitely know that classic, Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorites of all time. So I got on this track, I actually got myself. I have a really talented MC. His name is Action Jack on it. And then I also have another really talented artist from Texas. His name is Switchbit. So all three of us are going to be there. We each kind of take a character from the game.
Okay.
And then we take a verse as each character. So I'm not going to spoil who the characters are, but they're all iconic. It's so if you've played the games, you are going to be like in heaven for it. So that was the thing too. Like I wanted to do the tracks. If I was going to do the theme of video games, I definitely wanted to have it where if you've played the games,
right,
like you're really going to get a lot out of it. But even if you didn't, you'll still appreciate the production. You'll appreciate the rhyme schemes and the, all the different metaphors in there as well. But especially if you are into video games, this is like a dream project, I think. I'm really happy with how it came out.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, you guys cutting this in the studio? How you putting this project together?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually met a lot of my collaborators. Started with Master Sword Music and TJ, and then through them, I just met a lot of other really talented artists online who kind of were really good MCs, but also for this project especially had some sort of interest in video games as well. So we kind of just did it 21st century, man. We just copied and pasted and took verses online, and then my boy TJ mastered it all, and it sounds really good. I'm actually really happy with the results, and I think a lot of other people are going to be as well. So it was truly a new way of doing it. I mean, I was back in the day, I always had to do albums in the studio,
right,
but for this project I wanted to get people from all across the country. Even if they were willing to collaborate, I wanted to collaborate and make this a really diverse project. So many different sounds and tones and voices and production styles on it. So I think it was really cool to just kind of network and collaborate with other musicians that helped me bring the vision to life. So really, really cool. And I'm super excited. Can't wait for people. I'm actually working on the video right now for Streets of Rage. It's going to be super gritty and raw, and it's going to fit the tone of the song really well. And I think people are really going to like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, who's in that video? You got TJ Master Sword in there. You had other
TJ's he might make a cameo in this one. Yeah. But he's definitely gonna be in the second video, because the second video is more of the mainstream single. I call this single the street single. Okay. It's a little more edgy, a little more upbeat. It's still catchy, but a little more like rugged. The second song, it's gonna be called Rev It Up, and he actually has a verse on it as well. It's all about racing games, all about racing and cars. So if you guys like racing games, from arcade racers to the classic Need for Speed games and stuff, that's going to be definitely the one for there. And he has a verse on that as well, so he'll be heavily featured in that one.
We got a clip from that. We're going to run that clip.
Yo, it's the streets of rage, a violent stage, the concrete cage, we all scuffle. From the blocks to the docks, ready to go ahead, flare, rock, and sock, yeah. Yo, it's the streets of rage, the violent stage, a concrete cage, we all scuffle. Hit 'em while we got the muscle, break out all the shackles, chains and muzzles. Attention, attention, it's Axel Stone. Grand upper on you challenges, fists and bones. Picked up and thrown straight out of my throne area. A dragon smash hit to your dome, ain't nothing scary. Fighting all these goons, bare knuckles. Punch to the guts, watch your backs buckle. Blood from the lips, human honeysuckle. Mr. X appearing, flex the muscle. stone in the glass house, summon the police, dragon crushed and the punch, ended with Taganese. The pipe rage, master sage, certified beast. Don't mess with my block, million G's a week. Between the stone and the hard place, that's all you got. Pack a Glock, knock, knock, and say body rock. I don't think my soul in your face other than me. Ain't enough rage on the creek to clear the streets, yeah. Yo, it's the streets arranged, the violent stage, a concrete cage, we all scuffle. From the blocks to the docks, ready to go ahead, flare, rock, and sock, yeah. Yo, it's the streets arranged, a violent stage, a concrete cage, we all scuffle. Hit 'em while we got the muscle, break out all the shackles, chains and muzzles.
Skating on the scene with a team full of heartstones and them blazing beams. With consistent dreams to find what I need with these fabulous types of schemes to protect my fam just by any means. Known to be a bona fide hunter with my older bro, giving them bare knuckles anytime they wanna go toe to toe. There's one thing I know, is any syndicate that mess with my circle of intimates will turn me villainous. So let's go finish this. My bro was on the run with the boys that got them burps and cherries, while I'm living my life and protecting my fam with my little shot at cherry. When they see the whole fam and the boys is getting scary, so hear me clearly. For mine, I will do what I must. Rather escape guitars or fists, you know my power is truly robust. Now you see me skating on these inlines, so don't you step out of line, cause then I end your whole grind, boy.
Yo, it's the streets arranged, the violent stage, a concrete cage, we all scuffle. From the blocks to the docks, ready to go ahead, flare, rock, and sock, yeah. Yo, it's the streets arranged, a violent stage, a concrete cage, we all scuffle. Hit 'em while we got the muscle, break out all the shackles, chains and muzzles.
Some call me rude, some call me rude. Fuck around and find out when it's just me and you. No bad knuckle, I glove up, but I still do what I do. If I got the juice, I tend to you my size 10 shoes. See this beef up on the streets, but I count the turkey meat, cause I rely up on the beat. Listen to the end, hear it wilder than repeat. And when you see my special coming, knock you right about your seat. I go harder than concrete that makes a rage up on the streets. Oops, wrong way, turn around and take a peek. Beat the technique and see you weak and not unique. I make you weak about your knees, I pop your cheek and make you bleed. Matter of fact, dark cab, boy, we see that you peak. You gas yourself up so much, I think you sprung a leak. It's time for me to ignite that flame, proclaim that we are not the same. And thinking that you run the game, but no one knows your name.
Now, your music, is it only geared toward video gaming? Have you ventured out and tried to do any other hip hop projects? I know that you guys.
Oh yeah, in the past, I mean, I have hip hop projects that have nothing to do with video games at all,
and they're not on this
just
album.
kind of like a theme. This album was just like a concept. I wanted to really like go into the VG Mobster persona in a hip hop album, so that's why I like did it for this one. But I've done other solo albums where it really has nothing to do with video games. There's like religion and breakups and drinking and depression and
they're on your channel?
Different types of things.
They're on your channel?
They're not on my channel. They're all over the net though.
Okay.
So again, these were done a long time ago, but I'm still proud of them even to this day. So.
Well, that's good. I mean, so what's different now about this project that was different from the past projects that you did with TJ Master Sword and your guest that you had, like Absolute Katie and stuff like that?
Yeah. This one with the other Master Sword projects, I was really just part of like the roster. This is totally my vision. Okay. So I wrote every single song. I got all the production, some from Master Sword, some from external producers as well that aren't even affiliated with Master Sword at all, and I wrote all the songs. So this is my project pretty much, like my solo album. The other albums I was either featured with TJ or I was part of the group, with the Master Sword, clique, I guess. I was one of the people there, but this one is I pretty much have creative control over the whole thing.
That's fantastic. I mean, I think you're definitely passionate about this, and I enjoyed it. I mean, me.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And again, I know hip hop's not everybody's cup of tea, but
no, it's
even
good.
Even if you can just look into if you just like gaming, or if you like just catchy, all the beats are very catchy, and I try to do a lot of different variety in the style of beats too. So even if one style doesn't really hit you, I get so many other different types of styles on there. One track is actually a smooth R&B track as well. So there's a lot of different styles on there. So I feel like there'll be something for everybody, I think, throughout the 12 tracks. Yeah,
and it shows. It doesn't sound like you sampled this at all. It sounds like you come up with a lot of unique sounds yourself. No. Yeah, this is all unique stuff.
Yeah, we went in. This is official. I poured passion into this one, so I'm really excited for people to hear it. And again, that's the other thing too. What I want to do with this project is I'm going to be collaborating with some of my fellow game streamers as well.
Like who?
To kind of premiere tracks on it. Again, I'm talking with a couple. I got about 4 or 5. Don't want to mention it right now.
Okay.
It's still kind of early, but I got 4 or 5 that are already kind of on board with debuting a track, and I'll either jump in on a stream with them, or just kind of talking games as well, but also premiering music. So I want to try to hit other streamer audiences as well, since it's kind of based on gaming. And I thought it'd be fun to just collaborate with the community, since I'm so hooked into them anyway, and kind of share the passion for gaming with music as well, and try to hit some different ears as well. So I'm really excited for it. I think I think people, even if it's not, hip hop isn't your thing, I think that just the amount of passion and the references to gaming, and you can see that obviously I've been playing these games, love these games, have been such an important part of my life. I think using those as a metaphor or a theme to kind of communicate other sort of messages as well in creative ways, I think people are going to be really surprised about it. And pleasantly surprised. So I'm excited for it, man. I can't wait.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, it's just phenomenal stuff. I mean, so you're down in Jersey.
I'm in Jersey, yep, North Jersey, yep.
And many of these collaborators are not in Jersey; they're from all over.
No, I mean, a couple from Texas. I have some from Virginia. I have some from California. I was trying to get some people from Florida as well. So yeah, most of them are not. We're all different parts of the country, which to me is exciting. Okay. You get different perspectives. Different
absolutely
different approaches to music and creation, and just different energies. I mean, I have my one collaborator that I've actually been working with since high school. He's on the project on a song that's actually themed off of NBA Jam,
really,
which is really cool. He's in Connecticut, so that's probably the closest one.
Okay.
To Jersey, but
man, I love that game
still,
too.
I mean, it's if I was doing a game project, I had to do an NBA Jam.
You have to.
There's no way I wasn't gonna do a project without an NBA Jam song.
No, you still collecting games?
Fun.
You still collecting games?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, definitely some Switch and some PS5, and then anything. And I've actually gone into Steam Deck as well. I know we don't have any physicals for that, but Steam Deck's been really cool to play with as well.
How about vintage stuff? You staying away from eBay?
Vintage? No, I'm not staying away. It just has to be the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to get the Doom SNES cart.
Really?
The red cart. I'm looking to add that to my shelf because I got a lot of Doom stuff.
Right.
So I'm looking to add the Doom SNES.
That's a tough one to lock down.
And then a couple things. What?
That's a tough one to lock down.
Yeah, I know, but I want to do it, man. It's a really cool card, and I think it'll look cool on the shelf. And again, I know that's not the best port, but it was just a really cool kind of collector shelf piece. I actually got last year, it was pretty cool, from Limited Run. I got the Doom 1 Marine helmet, like the full size helmet.
Did you really?
So yeah, it was awesome. I was like, if I don't get this, I'm gonna regret it. So I got it. I'm gonna put it on my shelf. It's really cool. So
that's awesome.
Doom was one of the first games that got me into gaming, so I owe a lot to Doom.
Right. So when can we expect this new album coming on? Why don't you give our listeners some idea when it's going to drop?
Right now, I'm targeting either either Q4 or like kind of Q4 or early Q1 2025 officially.
Okay.
Because I definitely want to have some videos ready. And then I want to have the collaborators on board with me. So as early as Q4 this year or as late as Q1 2025 to really do it up. But it'll be worth the wait.
Absolutely. Sure. Hey, you got to keep us posted. You got to keep us posted when this drops.
Of course, 100%. I mean, I'm so excited that you guys let me promote it here. Again, it's like, and again, I know people have so many different options now. That's the gift and the curse of streaming. Everybody can access it, but there's so much to access. So I appreciate you guys allowing me to promote it and hopefully hit some new ears that wouldn't have hit otherwise.
Yeah, we're glad to. Once again, we're talking with the VG Mobster. Hey, tell us, Jonathan Drews, tell us where we can see all of your social media and YouTube stuff. Give us the 911 on you and where to find you.
Yeah, you can go to youtube.com/VGMobster. I'm going to be posting a lot more kind of videos for the music project, but also going back to doing some Switch content as well on there. My main source is at VG Mobster on X / I still call it Twitter, but X.
Don't
Twitter.
We all?
Yeah, exactly. So, that's where I pretty much reach out with the community and, get a huge following of people who just love video games and have been so inspirational to me for even just doing the project in general, just because you can see how many people, like myself, have used gaming for way more than just, entertainment. It's been to build connections, to help through difficult times, and to, just network and grow and just meet new people. So yeah, definitely. If you guys, I would love a follow on Twitter. Then I post everything through there.
Yeah.
So go from there. Yep.
Sounds great. Stay connected with us, John. I want to thank you for coming on, my man.
Yeah, well, man, the rundown, 100%, always a big supporter.
Hey, this is CJ. That was my sit down with the VG Mobster. I want to thank him for coming on the show tonight. Awesome interview. We'll see you next time on the Rundown.